Hello and welcome once again to Ignite Your Impact. I think my name is Jen Rhodes and we are back.
It's been a little while, huh?
Man alive. We took a hot minute.
Took a couple weeks off.
Took a couple weeks. It's just been a little busy. We might want to address, we got a little tape peeking through.
Oh yeah, well before we do that, so the first week we missed the week before last because we were at this unbelievable event in Nashville. We'll talk a little bit about that today.
Yes.
And then we came back and I had a planned surgery.
Mascot boo-boo.
But unplanned recovery time. It took a little longer to recover than I thought. And you can, if you're on YouTube, you can start to see some of my
Mascot boo-boo.
Yeah, some of my
That's okay.
coverings there.
Wear your sunscreen, friends.
Yeah.
Wear your sunscreen. Respect that the sun isn't always there to help us. But you are healing.
Yeah, I got taken care of.
And you caught it in a very safe amount of time.
Yeah. So I'm doing good.
we are good. I wanted to, like, massive pink elephant, like, hey, Matt.
Yeah.
I didn't get all scratchy.
Yeah, no. The bandages are not from Jen, although she's been a great nurse. So you ready to jump in now? Now that we've been gone for 2 weeks?
Gosh, let's jump.
Ready to go?
I'm feeling froggy.
So I want to ask everyone a question. What if the key to winning, whether it's in fitness, whether it's in business or anything in life, wasn't about this big end goal that you have in mind? What if it was just about moving the ball 4 yards down the line at a time?
This is not a sports podcast. Let's just go ahead and state that. I might need help unpacking what that means.
We're going to talk a lot about sports on this podcast.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to use my limited knowledge of sports. I think I understand what that statement means.
Yeah.
In terms of the game. I understand its principle. This is what we're going to talk about today. And this idea came out of this powerful event that we mentioned. 3 days of fitness, mindset, networking with some of the most inspiring speakers in the world.
Yeah, we heard from incredible people. Anthony Trucker, Jesse Itzler, Ed Mylett, Eason,
Urban Meyer.
And every single one of them dropped wisdom that can change your life.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
And we'll be unpacking a lot of those lessons in future episodes. Like, I know I had my iPad going because I can't take notes that fast anymore, but I was just just typing away as fast as I could. And Matt leans over, he's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Bro, I'm getting gold here." But I know coming home, Matt wanted to specifically focus on this story, not the flashiest and not the most motivational at first glance, but honestly, we've talked about it in podcasts previous. This is the most practical and life-changing.
Yeah. So Urban Meyer, his first head coaching job, he was an assistant at Notre Dame, and his first head coaching job was at Bowling Green. Bowling Green, the program was an absolute mess, the football program. They were 2-9 the season before Urban Meyer got there. Hadn't had a winning record in years. And their first game on the schedule, it was against a powerhouse at that time, and they're damn good now, but Mizzou. And everyone knew that Mizzou was going to crush Bowling Green. So instead of trying to hype up his team about, and I say in quotation marks, beat MU, Urban broke it down into something that they could believe in. For offense, it wasn't touchdowns or wins or beating MU. It was, can you get 4 yards? And he literally showed them, if you go out and you look at on a football field, how far 4 yards are. Not very long. Can you just get 4 yards at a time? The offense said, yeah, we can do that. We can get 4 yards at a time. And then for the defense, he didn't talk about sacks. He didn't talk about turnovers. He didn't talk about beating MU. He said, you just have one job. Keep the offense in front of you. Don't let them outside of you. Just keep them in front of you and tackle. Can you just do that? Just keep them in the middle of the field and tackle. And the defense said, yeah, we can do that.
So the entire offseason, the offense practiced 4 yards at a time.
Yep.
And the defense practiced just that, tackling. Like, keep it in front, just tackle. Not winning. Not overcoming adversity. Never once talked about beating Mizzou. Just get 4 yards. Just tackle.
And I just want to go back to what Jen just said. Their entire offseason, I'm going to repeat what she said. All he did was focus on offense. Just get 4 yards. Every play they ran, just get 4 yards. Just get 4 yards. That's all they talked about, 4 yards. Keep them inside and tackle. Keep them inside and tackle. And here's the crazy part. They went out, they played MU, and they won 20-13 during that game. And for the season, they went 10-2. All because they focused on just 4 yards at a time. And that's it.
So I want to bring this into real life because it's so powerful, and I think I understand the 4 yards piece. I was like, wait a second, aren't they supposed to get 10? I understand now. I get it now. Me understando. Sometimes I don't even get it before we jump in. I was keeping it like, no, sports is sports. Just focused on the most simple, attainable, lowest hanging fruit, right? Maybe it's for you, it's fitness. You want to feel confident in your clothes. You want to wear the bikini. You want to feel amazing in your skin. You want to love the reflection in the mirror. You want to stop the head trash when you look in the mirror or when you step on the scale. And you want to feel confident when you take your clothes off and climb into bed, maybe bending over to tie your shoes. Like, you want to feel confident. You think I'm joking. This is the shit that used to go through my brain.
I was thinking bending over to tie shoes and then getting into bed naked.
Oh, no, you're going to take your shoes off and then you're going to get into...
Got it.
Anyway, don't interrupt me during a good story, Matt. That's my job. But right now, your goal feels like Mizzou. It feels impossible. Like, I'm going to need a fucking miracle here. There's no way. Now, if you're listening, you might be feeling that. You might be thinking that. Anybody? Maybe it's a financial goal, but let's keep it at fitness. Let's keep it at that lowest hanging fruit. The goal is so far out there. And that's why most people quit before they start. Because the goal looks too big. I'm going to interrupt myself. I had a follow-up consultation with somebody I met with 3 weeks ago. And he has about 95 pounds that he wants to lose. And he's like, I got to do it all. I'm like, no, I want you to do one thing. And I want you to do one thing only for the next 3 weeks. And I want to see you in 3 weeks. And all he did was focus on this one thing for 3 weeks. And he's down 19 pounds already. He's like, I get it. What else you got for me? I'm like, okay, do that. And now let's add that second piece of lowest hanging fruit. Relate this to this message. Think about this 95-pound journey he's got. Society has told him he has to eat like a rabbit. Society has told him he has to train endlessly at the gym, which makes that end goal seem impossible. Work, kids, activities. How the fuck am I going to get all this in? How am I going to make this all fit? And I don't want to eat like a rabbit. What if your only job was 4 yards? That's the centerpiece for the Phoenix Method. That's why we preach. And those of us, those clients that have been with us since the inception of these methodologies will tell you they're not full of shit. It's really just get 4 yards. And that's how we get people's minds around what needs to be done to create amazing results. Take 10,000 steps. Well, Jen, I'm only getting 3. Great. Then let's just shoot for 5. Get 3 workouts in this week. Well, I think I can get 4. Do that then. Hit your protein target. And then, obviously, fill in with carbs and fats. But that's it. And when you stack those 4 yards over and over, you can look up weeks later, months later, and you're in the best shape of your life.
Yeah, and everything you just said for fitness, it's the same thing for business.
100%.
maybe you're listening to us and maybe it's not fitness. Maybe it is. Maybe it's you're wanting to launch a company. You're wanting to start investing or you're wanting to start scaling. But you look at the competition out there and you're like, I can't catch them. They've been doing this way longer than me. They know more than me. They got more money than me. They got more this, more that. That is your MU right there. That is your MU. So stop trying to win championships every day. Quit trying to win them on day one, most important. And what is your 4 yards today? What are your 4 yards? Maybe you need to make 3 calls. Maybe you need to improve your presentation. Maybe you need to have one meaningful conversation. And that's all you need. Not all of those. One of those. That's your 4 yards. I vividly remember starting my real estate company. And I just want you to think right now what goes into buying an apartment complex. Whatever you have in your mind, take it times 10. It's insane.
It's a lot.
It is an insane amount of stuff to do. But how did my partner and I scale so quickly? How do we attract investors to this? We focus on our 4 yards every single day. We move 4 yards over and over and over. We talked about doing the boring stuff over and over. That's all it is. Instead of looking at that big championship ring or buying that piece of real estate, it's what is the 4 yards that I need to do today over and over and over.
I think that's funny. I'm going to relate back to business as well. Anytime we've seen a lull or a stall or even a hard reset in our business, I mean, and Hannah, I hope you're listening. Allie, I hope you're listening. Like, my team knows we're going to go right back to the basics.
I think that's funny you bring that up. If you remember, I don't remember, 3 or 4 years ago, we're on a conference call with the team for our gyms, not online. And Allie, who's been with us how many years?
Oh God, at least 15.
Yeah, she's a club manager, and she goes, "Why don't we go back to what used to work?"
And we all were just like, "Oh, that's genius!"
And it was simple stuff.
It was so simple.
Like, oh yeah, go back to moving the ball 4 yards down the field every single day.
And it was. And anytime we get caught in the weeds, Jen, get out of the weeds. Go get 4 yards. I know how to get 4 yards. That's simple. It's simple. Now, even in mindset, I'm sorry for hijacking your conversation again. God damn, Jen. Even in mindset, maybe you are struggling with confidence or battling negative thoughts. I don't want you to try to transform overnight. It's what's your 4 yards? And if you're struggling, like, ooh, I thought I already did that work. Maybe you stopped trying to get 4 yards, right? Maybe it's writing down one thing you're grateful for today. Maybe it's taking a moment in the morning to create stillness before you jump in the fire. Maybe it's saying yes to one opportunity that scares you.
Yeah, and I want to go back to why are we talking about this today? Obviously, we heard Urban Meyer speak, and he used this story, and we're expanding on it. But do Jen and I want to win championships?
Duh.
Absolutely, yes. Do we want you, the person listening right now, do we want you to win championships? Yes.
Yes.
But we've seen over and over people not start or try to do everything all at once and only stay stuck. Are you stuck in anything right now? Jen just talked about fitness. I talked about business. She talked about mindset. Are you stuck in any of those areas? This is the answer. We don't want a rah-rah message today. That's not where we're going. Actually, it's the opposite.
Yeah, the exact opposite.
We want you to focus on what matters that will get you to the goal. Urban Meyer didn't build that winning team by promising them championships or let alone beating MU. He just taught his players to do 4 yards at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your 4 yards? I just had a very meaningful conversation with a client who has a number that she has to hit. I said, what about just one a day? She said, I can do one a day. I said, haven't you already had one today? She's like, I have. Cool. Start there. What's your 4 yards? In fitness, in business, in your mindset, in your relationships. What's one simple tactic that you can do today that moves you forward? You know what it is. It's already coming to your mind right now. I want you to take this next week. Every single day, every damn day, what's your EDD? When you wake up, I want you to ask yourself, what is my 4 yards today? There we go with that EDD again, every damn day. I love it. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up quick. It's going to be a short one today. I hope that you found value in today's message. I'm thinking about my 4 yards.
I know. I'm doing the same thing.
I'm like, I need to write this down so we can just deploy this, because it's an easy one that you can just institute immediately. So if you think someone else would find value in our message, please share it. It's the only way we grow. And as always, Matt, do you want to close us out?
We'll talk to everyone next week.